Power. What is power? I am a great consumer of nature documentaries. I love watching them. I'm not really sure why, but maybe it's because it's unadulterated nature. It is as things are. And I've been reflecting over the last while as to whether or not what happens in nature could be an analogy of what happens amongst us as human beings, particularly in the South African context. I watch how the wildebeest, in their millions, the zebras, the springboks, the buffaloes, will move together in their literal millions looking for greener pastures. And I watch how the lions, the carnivores, the hyenas, the cheetahs, the leopards, in their smaller numbers, in their numerically inferior numbers, will relish the idea of these millions and millions and millions of herbivores. Why? Because that is their assurance of a meal ticket. Could this analogy be true for the South African social, political, economic context? So as we ask ourselves the question, what is power? And as we unpack it, as we speak to various thought leaders on the subjects to better understand the South African reality. I'll be speaking, by the way, to people in commerce, people in civil society, to people in economics, in politics, to try and get their understanding of what power is. I'll be presenting my analogy of the wild and seeing whether or not they agree with that analogy. They'll agree, they'll disagree. But ultimately the idea is to try and understand what is power and whether power can be consolidated to serve the many, the majority, or whether or not power has a different purpose altogether. I'm hoping that as we go through these episodes, that we will have a better understanding of what is power, and in that way be able to reimagine, rethink the way that we create policy, the way that we create institutions, the way that we understand the purpose of life, so that we can make it better for everyone. So join me, Aubrey Masango, as I go on a journey to discover what is power. Over the next 13 episodes, we'll be speaking to various thought leaders in different fields to have this conversation. What is power?